This thing is in my way! Oh my goodness! Alan, take a look at this! So it was him!
I have an idea.
Trouble Busters!
A toasty after-scent? Wait, what? The grease is seeping out! I never saw anyone using it! My name is Alan. I'm a 33-year-old who works hard at a printing company. I'm in charge of training and mentoring others too. But then, there's one junior colleague who tends to be a bit unique. This thing is in my way! Let's go take a look. What? Why?
I can feel the energy. Could this be one of those paranormal phenomena science has yet to explain?
Energy? What? Hey there! What the heck is this going on? Mr. Mark, I'm sorry to disturb you. We just realized this just now. I've been meaning to tell you, but this parking lot sucks. I can't possibly park my car when it's so scary. Is it scary? I understand how some pavements aren't well maintained. We just recently hired a vendor to fix it. Finally, huh? The entrance and the exit are narrow, and the gravel makes it rough. And that fence, why is it even there? That fence is there to prevent anyone from trespassing. Not that it's any of my problem. You have so many clients visiting your office by driving. I'm not so sure about this. I'm sure our parking lot condition will improve once the repairs are done. Anyway, don't you think it feels a bit more spacious now that that fence is dented? What? Well, anyway, I decided to take the cab today because I didn't want to park my car in this parking lot. I wonder if you're willing to compensate for the hassle and the fee.
Can't your company pay it under their budget? Your company is petty.
Cut it out, Trisha! What? Of course they pay for it! That's not the problem! I'm so sorry!
Did I say anything wrong?
Ever since that day, I haven't heard from Mr. Mark.
Maybe he went on a trip to meditate.
What do you mean?
He seemed to be full of wicked thoughts.
Mr. Mark's company is a major client and the primary contractor for our printed materials. If we don't ever hear from him, this will be bad. I guess I have no choice. I'm terribly sorry for all the trouble. Jeez! What the heck is wrong with your parking lot and your junior colleague? Why do I have to be scolded like this? But then, I guess we are at fault for this. I guess working for a company is all about being apologetic. Anyways, keeps talking forever. God, I'm so tired.
Welcome back to the office. You don't look so well. Maybe you should wear a better foundation.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of men wear makeup nowadays, so you need to make sure you choose the right color for yourself.
Alan, take a look at this. The vendor who came in to repair our parking lot took a picture before he started working on it. And I was looking at it just now. But doesn't this car belong to Mr. Mark? But then, Mr. Mark said that he took the cab that day. Take a closer look at this. I thought something was strange, so I talked to our vendor. He said he didn't see the car colliding into the fence, but he saw this car driving by the dented fence. What? Really? Based on the damage to the car and what the witness said, the person who destroyed our fence must have been Mr. Mark. This isn't right. What do I have to bear with him while he scolded me for something that wasn't even my fault and stay apologetic about it? I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! I wonder why he did this.
Alan, do you know when he's going to be here next?
It's tomorrow.
I have an idea.
That sounds great. Let's do it. Trisha, how did you even come up with an idea like that?
An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. This phrase originates from the Code of Hammurabi, and the actual code itself is something that's a lot longer and horrifying.
Huh? Okay.
If he chooses to be wild about this, we need to go wild in order to stop him.
Well, I guess.
But then we need to make sure we step on the braking pedal instead of just stepping on the gas pedal.
Okay. But then, we'd be stepping on both then. I think she's trying to tell you not to lose control. I see. I wonder if this is really going to work.
Alan, thanks for getting everything we need.
The shopping list said to pick up some fried chicken at KFC, so I bought those too.
Those are my snacks.
What? Were you just taking advantage of, wait, your snack? She used you as your gopher, Alan. Alan, he's here! Heh, since it's been a while, I'm gonna burst it off. Success! What the? Is this mud? I can't see! Are you okay? Hey, what the heck just happened? What did you guys do? I need you to explain. I need you to calm down, Mr. Mark. I can't possibly stay calm. You should first check if your car is okay. Oh my god, my car! Look what you've done! What do you mean? You know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a muddy puddle and a bird netting where I was about to drive into, and I need you to explain why they were there. Well, the parking space is over there, and there's a fence over here, so no one should have driven in this direction to begin with. Your car would have been just fine if you had been parking your car normally in our garage. What? This isn't where anyone would drive into normally.
Oh no, the fence is destroyed again. If this were a paranormal phenomenon, I would have published it in my occult diary.
An occult diary? Okay, anyway, it wasn't a paranormal phenomenon. It was damaged intentionally. Why are you looking at me like that? You look like you're saying that I did this on purpose.
If this where the accident happened.
What? Is that a police officer? Of course. There was an accident on our property, so I made sure I called the police. Ugh, how dare you? Hold on. This can be a great chance for me. Taking a look at the situation, I can look like I'm the victim. I'll take advantage of this to sue these guys. Officer, hear me out. This accident was provoked by these guys.
What do you mean?
These guys trapped me so they can destroy my car. What are you talking about, Mr. Mark? Yes, the bird netting was there, but then it was there for its own purpose, and we weren't trying to trap you. Look, the trash disposal site is right there. There's nothing strange for us to place a netting there. That's not going to be a valid excuse. You said something about the mud, but there's a dent on the ground there, so it tends to make a puddle when it rains. We're planning to have the ground repaired soon. But then, since we weren't expecting anyone to drive in this direction, we didn't have much urgency in repairing the dent. You shouldn't have neglected it, just because no one was driving there.
Mr. Mark,
What is it?
do you visit your ancestors' grave every year?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Remembering, honoring, and cherishing our ancestors is the most important thing to do if you like to live in peace. You'll be a lot less frustrated. I mean it.
What? I don't get what you're talking about, Alan. I need you to translate. I can't. Ugh, she throws me off. I agree with you on that. What were we talking about? Oh, that's right. About the mud puddle. It doesn't matter if no one drives over it. That puddle was being hidden intentionally. I know I'm right. When I tried to look where I was going, I didn't see that puddle. I'm telling the truth. Anyway, why did you choose to drive here? If only you had entered the parking lot from the right entrance, you wouldn't have driven over the puddle or the bird netting.
I see. I can see what you're saying. Your car's way off from where you've been parking your car. Do you have any explanation about this matter?
Well, actually, Officer, there's a video I'd like you to take a look at regarding that. A video? Here.
Oh lord, this means that this area shouldn't have been accessible because of the fence. But he entered by destroying the fence. That's why the vehicle ended up crashing.
That video must be a mistake.
It can't be a mistake. It's very clear.
No, that was, I made a mistake when I was driving. What do you mean by that? I wasn't trying to trespass here, but I made a genuine mistake. We all make mistakes, right? A genuine mistake? That's not very convincing.
He almost looks excited.
It's not the facial expression of a person who mishandled a driving wheel.
You look like you're on a driver's high.
Trisha, you're sometimes correct.
This may have been with corrupt intentions.
Officer, this isn't the first time he damaged our fence. He has done this in the past.
Are you saying that this is the second time he damaged your fence?
That's right. Why? Why are they so prepared for this? And I never knew he was aware that I did it last time too. I thought they didn't have a surveillance camera here. Huh? That girl seems clueless. But could she be the instigator for this whole scheme? I don't think Alan would have come up with a trap like this. Ma'am,
Yes?
you must have been the person who trapped me in this situation.
What are you trying to say?
This is happening all because of you! Hey, Mr. Mark, you can't take it out on her. I'm not just taking it out on,
What's going on over here?
Mr. Jefferson. What brings you here?
I happen to be in this area and notice you here. And also notice a police car being parked over here. Is everything okay? Isn't that car that crashed over there yours? What happened?
Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Jefferson. My name is Alan, and I'm your company's account manager.
Thank you, and pardon me for not introducing myself.
Of course, anyone would be shocked to see what's happening here.
Well, I should have introduced myself before I questioned what was going on.
Please, don't worry about it. Would you like me to explain to you what's going on?
Please.
Well, this is what's happening.
Oh my goodness! What have you done on our client's premises?
No, this isn't what it looks like. I guess I need to come up with a good excuse, given that they have evidence. Damn it. It's true that my car ended up causing damage to this fence, but it wasn't intentional.
If it wasn't intentional, what exactly happened?
It wasn't intentional, but, my foot.
Your foot?
I injured my foot, and I accidentally stepped on the gas pedal when I meant to step on the brakes.
Where's the injury?
Oh, it wasn't an injury. It felt numb.
What?
Your foot felt numb?
That can't be true. Do the two of them have the same sense of humor? In that case, let me ask you why you drove towards the fence when you had control over your driving wheel.
Even if your foot was numb, your hands were fine, so you could have avoided colliding into the fence.
Well, my eye. Your eye? Something got in my eye, and my tears made my eyesight blurry, and that was how this happened. It's true. You gotta believe me. You're saying things out of desperation. I don't even know what to say.
You're clearly lying.
Your lies are being an eyesore. But Mark, when I asked you about the damage on your car the other time, you told me you accidentally hit your wall at home when you were parking your car.
That must have been from the time when you breached the fence the first time.
Which means that you were lying to me to begin with.
No, I wasn't lying to you. When I got that first damage, it was a little dark around my house, and that was a pedestrian that popped out of nowhere. So I had to steer my driving wheel towards the right to prevent myself from hitting that person. And that's how I ended up hitting the wall. Towards the right? The damage was actually on the left side of your car. I can't picture how you damaged the left side of your bumper when you steered towards the right. When I steered towards the right, a wall appeared on my left side. Am I not being imaginative enough? I can't picture what you're saying at all.
A wall suddenly appeared by his side? That sounds like an occult game.
Huh? Yeah.
Alan, I don't think you need to try and understand what he's trying to tell us.
What?
When someone is lying, they tend to look towards the upper right of their sight.
Huh? Huh?
Also, when someone is lying, they tend to act suspicious, scratch their head, don't blink, have wandering eyes, dilated pupils, hide their mouth with their hand, make excessive body gestures, and become excessively talkative. Some of these are scientifically proven too.
You're suddenly an expert. Looking back at Mr. Mark's demeanor so far, I think a lot of them apply. This is interesting. Go on.
Other than that, they tend to not make eye contact. They will question a question and also tend to make a lot of preambles too. By the way, the very last example is something that I did research on.
Trisha, how do you know about all this?
I'm just an ordinary girl who's into occult and psychology. Also, the popcorn chicken is something that I can't live without.
I don't think Popcorn Chicken has anything to do with this. She has such a unique personality. I can't read your mind or your actions.
Putting aside the psychology, it's the fact that you've been lying to us all along. Now you're still going to give more excuses.
What the heck? Well, I just wanted to tease you guys. Why do you have to turn this into such a huge deal? This was beyond teasing. You. What? You tend to give a lot of opinions to me recently. Opinions? I mean, I've been giving you productive feedback regarding the products that were being printed. Feedback? Why are you putting yourself on a higher ground? That's not what I meant. Are you forgetting about the fact that your company is in business for the sake of how a large company like us chose to work with you? That's the exact reason why you're in business at all. You might be right, but in that case, what makes you think you deserve to be so opinionated? All you had to do is just do as we say. Also, I was stressing out every time I was here because this parking lot was so hard to park. If I were to crash into the fence, not only would I be making this parking lot easier to park, but I get to let out my stress. I'd be killing two birds with one stone.
This guy is crazy.
How dare you! You're only going to throw me off, so just keep your mouth shut.
That's not the point.
Ugh.
You're not making any sense. This is insane.
Mr. Boss, don't worry about it. We have the officer here. Officer, I feel bad for you. It must be a hassle having to deal with someone like him. Please take it easy on yourself. Now, please take him away for us.
Okay. With your name, Mark, you've committed property damage, and this can also be considered trespassing.
Trespassing? Why? The area that you intruded is away from the visitor parking. This side is our company's private property. Hold on a second. You're just nitpicking at this point. Okay, fine. I'll pay for the fence. Will that make you happy? And the trespassing can be in the gray zone. So just forget about it. I'll pay for a new fence, and we can call it a day. And you should be grateful that I'm not gonna make you guys liable for the damage you caused to my car. So we don't need the police to settle this incident. You're just trying to be convenient for yourself again. You crashed this car on your own, so we're not responsible for the damage to your car to begin with. Hey, let's not forget you trapped me so I crashed my car. Those weren't intended to be traps. Can you prove it? Prove it?
Mark, don't tell me you're planning on repairing your car with your insurance.
Yes, I am.
That's the car insurance that you're enrolled in through our company, right?
It's a company's vehicle, so yes.
Do you really think our company's gonna allow you to use your insurance?
What?
You need to realize the amount of trouble you caused because of your selfishness. You can't possibly expect to be forgiven after what you've done.
Well...
It's not only about the insurance.
What?
Our company isn't going to look the other way about this.
What?
Mr. Allen, I'm terribly sorry for the fact that our employee caused so much trouble for your company. Our upper management will be taking this incident seriously. I'm sorry, once again.
Sir, this wasn't your fault.
Our company is willing to make this right, Mark. I'm going back to the office, but make sure you clean up after your own mess. Mr. Allen, please excuse me at this time.
Hold on a second, Mr. Jefferson. You can't do this to me. You're not going anywhere, Mark. Didn't Mr. Jefferson tell you to clean up after your own mess? You'll have to accompany the officer, so go on. No! I don't want to be a criminal! Later on, we discovered that Mark was causing trouble, not only to my company, but to many different companies. No one cared to even look at him, and he resigned from his company. We filed a police report, and he was charged with property damage and trespassing. His company has also ended up filing a civil lawsuit against him for causing trouble to others, and therefore distributing his company's operations as well. He faced some challenges finding a new full-time job, while he currently works several part-time jobs to pay off all his debts. Why have you been staring out the window for a while now?
Well, we're going to fix that puddle, right?
We have no choice. It can get dangerous.
That was my vortex.
What?
Huh? Oh, by the way, Alan, if you're going out to buy lunch, can you make sure to pick up popcorn chicken on your way back? That box is very useful for me to take notes on.
You're kidding me, right? I thought you was writing on that box because you couldn't find a piece of paper. Trouble busters!